Hi guys, Skirk is finally playable in Genshin Impact. And if you want to squeeze out the most damage from her, picking the right sword is super important. So here's the lowdown on the best and worst swords for Skirk based on how she scales and plays. Let's dive in. Skirk's all about that high base attack, crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent. She doesn't really care much about energy recharge or elemental mastery. So weapons with those stats? Nah, they're usually not worth it. Focus on raw offense stuff. That's what makes her pop. Okay, starting with the 3-star swords. Honestly, most of them kinda suck. The only ones you can kinda work with are Harbinger of Dawn and Cool Steel. They give a bit of crit or attack, but their base stats are pretty low, so they're just okay, like C tier. The others, like Skyrider Sword or Dark Iron Sword, yeah, better avoid those, they're D tier. Moving on to 4-star swords, we've got some better options. The Black Sword is solid, giving crit rate and boosting normal and charged. Attacks, that's a nice B tier pick. Blackcliff Longsword has high base attack and crit damage, but its stacks can be a bit iffy, so it's also B tier. Wolffang's another decent B tier sword, helping out with skill and burst damage. Now if you're F2P, Finale of the Deep is your best friend, especially if you get it refined to 5, it's A tier for sure. Sturdy Sapphire Blade is okay too, mostly a B tier stat stick. The rest like Lion's Roar, Sacrificial Sword, and the Flute, they usually land in C or D tier because their passives don't really help Skirk. Alright, now for the big guns, 5-star swords. Here's where it gets interesting. Primordial Jade Cutter is a great A tier choice with crit rate and bonus attack based on your HP. Works super well on Skirk. Mistsplitter Reforged packs high base attack, crit damage, and up to 28% elemental damage bonus. It's a low S tier weapon. Haran Geppaku Futsu is a bit more balanced but still deserves S tier for its boost to normal and elemental damage. Of course, Skirk's own signature weapon, Lightfall Sword, is top tier. It's got crit rate, attack percent, and crit damage all rolled into one, making it way ahead of the pack. Other strong 5-stars like Absolution, Uraku, and Light of Foliar Incision are solid A tier picks. On the flip side, Skyward Blade, Freedom Sworn, and Summit Shaper don't really mesh well with her, so they're B or even C tier depending on your setup. So to wrap it all up, if you're F2P, Finale of the Deep is your go-to. If you've got the big guns, Mistsplitter, Haran, or her signature Lightfall Sword will seriously boost her damage. Some 5-stars might look good at first, but without the right synergy, they just don't cut it. Pick smart and let Skirk slice her way to victory.